I figured since it's National Bosses Day today that I should dress Cassie up like a legit boss to celebrate the occasion. I'm told that this somehow makes sense. Trust me on this one.
God damn it!
What's up?
The doctors won't let me do MMA because I got a broken hand. I tore my ACL.
I think your doctor had the right idea.
Horse pussy, man. I could break any of those assholes that are fighting if I was cleared.
The fight's going on now?
Yeah.
Shit, I might as well take your spot.
Hey, you can't do that.
Yeah? Why don't you run and catch up?
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
And yes, I know that right now Sasha Banks has blue hair, not purple hair, but come on. When I saw her name was Legit Boss, I immediately thought of Saints Row. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, here with more Saints Row 2 action.
2, 1.
And tonight, we are participating in a wee bit o' fight clubbing. Ooh, Roman Reigns on him, ironically enough. Oh, getting comboed for days by this cornrow guy.
Having a point, pissing me off.
Yeah, I'm also kind of pissing myself off with how bad I'm doing. Don't slap him silly. And basically, Fight Club is the one time in the game where you'll be able to see the melee combat shown off exceptionally well. Wow, that was the dankest cement block I've ever seen.
Always bet on black.
Really, sir? 'Cause I would rather bet on purple. And once you get opponents down to a certain amount of health, then you can do a finisher on them. This is where button mashing comes in really handy. And proof positive that Skylar the creator would not necessarily do very well at this activity because button mashing does not seem to be her forte. Sorry, Skylar, but it's true. I don't know if you could hear the mashing I was doing, but trust me, I am doing this stuff legit. Once again, like a legit boss. Kind of appropriate, really. But you saw me try to throw that one guy, and he threw Cassie's hands off of him like she was nothing.
Always bet on black.
You can't actually do throws on enemies in Fight Club until they're down to like half their health. Of course, if they're... Oh wait, I think I just realized why you would throw someone when their health is almost gone and you can do the finishing moves on them right then.
Jesus Christ.
You can actually use the throws to get their health, well, to get them on the ground a little bit faster. Holy crap, this is going well. All right. In the words of Kevin James, don't make me Cactus Jack your ass. Wow, that went by surprisingly well. This is going to be an easy episode, I believe. No thanks, Cassie. I am not interested in messing with someone who looks like that at the moment. But one of the ways this activity gets a little bit more frustrating in the later levels is how there's tons of dudes here. Whoa. Oh yeah, Superman punch on him again. Sorry sir, but you are going to be taking a lot more abuse by the time this episode is over. Okay, I think I managed to clip that guy in the white shirt, but...
Let's rumble, please.
I don't know if it was you who asked to rumble, but whatever. Man, Cassie really seems to enjoy doing Superman punches. Oops, trying to pick up that cinder block. Screw it. Cactus Jack is the best. Nice. 2-for-1 special up in here. Hey, who said you can get back up, huh? I'm not done playing yet. Steven Seagal on yourself. Whoa, tiger knee up in here. I was not prepared for that. Much like how he was not prepared for that.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay then, sir. How's that? You thought that was a pretty good for a best shot? Didn't think so. I could probably just get that guy down with a simple throw, but honestly, I felt like doing it like that. I honestly don't know if Sasha Banks has ever done a Michael Jackson pose, but it'd be pretty funny if she actually did at some point. Just saying. And we got ourselves a little bit of increased melee damage. Suddenly, the unlockable rewards for completing activities are starting to match up with Cassie's actual build. Okay, I had to step out for a second and head all the way over to Images Design to swap out my melee style. You may notice something a little bit different about some of the moves Cassie's about to do. Mainly like how they're taking a little bit longer to come out, specifically the punches. Also, hype backbreaker there, Cassie. Good one.
And it's addressed to you.
Ooh, rock bottom on him!
Because I'm a mailman doesn't mean I can't.
And straight up headbutt. Again, not entirely sure Sasha Banks has ever done that, but wouldn't surprise me. Once again, Cactus jacking it proves the most useful, as does Steven Seagaling it immediately afterwards.
Anyone else want their ass kicked?
Oh, free food.
And now you're getting it.
Oh, I just noticed that I have a blunt in my inventory, and that guy's health was not small enough to throw. Well, he was too strong to be thrown, and I seem to be getting owned by this chair. Nice little double axe handle punch.
Got an envelope full of pain here, and it's addressed to you.
Well then, I really hope you're sending that envelope via Western Express. I meant to say Western Union, but as it turns out, there actually is a freight company called Western Express. Because it's not going to be getting here anytime soon.
Time to
Return to sender.
You picked the wrong
I picked the wrong what? More like you picked the wrong time to begin your attack.
I'm not. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoop, okay, I gotta get out of here. I am a little bit hung up. Yeah, that's where this activity gets a little bit frustrating. How most of the enemies tend to gang up on you, even if there's more than one opponent remaining.
You broke the rule.
No, I don't think so, sir. I'm just playing exactly by the rules. You'll get my bill in the mail, sir. Guess it's just you and me, fool.
I'm gonna break you in half.
Okay, considering how quickly you picked up that cinder block, it wouldn't surprise me if you actually did. Ha, just kidding. Just trying to lure you into false sense of security. And now I seem to be taking on 5 total fighters. This seems to be a little ridiculous even by handicap match standards.
That all you got? You're pissing me off.
Actually, I just got to get my groove back here.
Goddamn.
There we go. There's the third hit on that guy. Okay, nice clothesline, Mr. White Shirt. Ooh, I have tasted... Whoa! It looks like the other legit boss has tasted her own medicine, and it is quite bitter. Ooh, trash can, my weapon.
You're gonna bring.
I'm just gonna try to hit everybody, as many people as I can with the trash can before finishing the job.
Fear on your face.
Yeah, that cinder block only works if you don't stand around with it, sir. And time to run out and heal up. Yeah, I got the, Oop. Oh, okay. You just took my... Okay, screw this. I'm finishing this one guy off so I can just...
You better not let me get you on my blasting cat body slam.
Sorry, what about body slam? Okay, I really need to take some people out of the equation. There we go. Okay, like I said, this activity is fun, at least it is for me. Wow, 3-for-1 special with a back fist. Anyways, I think this activity is alright, partially because it demonstrates the otherwise seldom seen melee combat, but once again, the fact that most of your opponents tend to prioritize attacking you instead of anyone else, that's one of the ways this activity becomes a little less fun for some people, and I agree with them. But at the same time, it is kind of nice seeing a little showcase for the melee moves.
What the hell?
And how lavishly animated most of them are. Okay, just you and me, now we're on even terms. Oh, I will bring it, sir. I will bring it in many varieties. I will bring it in 31 flavors if I have to. And they are all painful.
Say it! Come on, what's that? Yeah!
You know, Cassie, your hubris seems to be a little bit intense right now. Whoa! What did that guy hit me with? Damn, just Paul Phoenixed me right across the room. Trash can. Time for me to I'm never going to complain about garbage day ever again. Had to heal up, had to deep six a stuffed egg roll. What you got, redhead cornrow man? I'll take on your cousin brownie cornrow. Whoa! Did I hit him with the trash can at the same time he hit me with the cinder block? Oh, for some reason I almost forgot that X is not jump. I think that's the next game.
I'm through taking abuse.
Well, bad news, sir. You're probably going to end up taking a lot more. Yes, I know that is a straight-up neck-snapping a la Steven Seagal, but still, in Saints Row, considering how the resiliency of a lot of the characters, it wouldn't surprise me if that's basically this universe's explanation of a submission move. I mean, version of a submission move. Yeah, the button mashing tends to get a little bit more intense on my part when I'm doing anything involving the shoulder buttons. Whoopsie, I was trying to pick up the cinder block. Man, I'm going to be saying cinder block a whole lot in this episode.
Your Undertaker won't be able to cover up.
Yes, but will the Undertaker be able to cover up the shame of getting headbutted repeatedly by someone rocking purple threads and an even sicker purple mop? That was slang for hair. I may have been trying to be a little bit too cool right now.
You'll tap out.
Okay, I'll tap out on this guy.
Holy shit!
Or maybe he'll just do a straight-up Hurricane Rana on me. Yeah, damn it, you interrupted my...
Looks like someone wants to call timeout.
Actually, no, sir. Cassie Phillips don't call timeouts anywhere.
Do yourself a favor and stay down.
No thanks. And I just realized I have a blunt in my inventory that does not serve any purpose for health restoration. I mean, in the original Saints Row, blunts actually made your melee attacks a lot more powerful. Just trying to thin the herd here. Maybe I'll consider doing finishing moves once I finish off the rest of my opponents in the next instance of Fight Club. Whoa, did I just do a charged attack and stomp in one motion? Sir, we're doing MMA. There are no rules. That's what I heard in the original incarnation of UFC back in the late 90s. There are no rules except no biting, no eye gouging, and no fish hooking. Mainly I know that from watching that episode of Friends.
I'm through taking abuse.
Once again, sir, you're going to be taking a heck of a lot more of it. What's that? You think you can run away from the boss? Do you think you can run away from a legit boss? Got news for you, Slick. You are through running. Yep, I'd have that same reaction to someone snapping a dude's neck in the ring. Insert Rocky IV reference right there. Oh. Yeah, your kicks don't exactly work on me.
That's the best.
Oh, it is much more than the best, sir.
Son of a bitch!
It's the very best. And for finishing up Fight Club in the Ultor Dome, we now get a ton of a lot more melee attack damage. It will come in handy for the second instance of this, make this a lot less frustrating. More melee damage to compensate for chronically getting ganged up on. I'd say that's a fair trade in my opinion. Well, it looks like that money-making scheme did not work for Cassie. Now she ended up getting sent to prison. Who would have thought that the cops in Stillwater could tell the difference between a chokehold and actively snapping someone's neck? I'll just chalk that one up to Cassie once again being a fan of her work.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of my work.
But not actually taking the time to think any of it through.
I got so wrapped up in sending Mayor a message.
What you looking at me for like that?
Try these on for size.
Okay, that is a very unfortunate taunt to use at the moment. Let's just start the activity.
Welcome to prison.
Don't get too excited, I'm not planning on staying long.
Well, we'll see what Troy has to say about that. But you know, jail ain't all bad.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
I'm serious. You get fresh air, 3 squares, no rent.
A high chance of getting shanked.
Now you're just being a pussy. Listen, we got better ways of letting the inmates vent some frustration.
Conjugals with the warden's daughter?
You know, that ain't half bad. But nah, we got ourselves a little fight club.
And the guards make bets on the side, right?
That's right. And you know, with you fighting and me fronting the cash, I bet we could make some good money.
How tough's the competition?
Nothing you can't handle.
Joke's on that guy. There's nobody in the world that Cassie Phillips cannot handle.
1.
And in the little break in between this, I decided to swap out Cassie's melee style with the Ronin's melee style, which is a more Taekwondo inspired. Holy crap, that guy's health went down fast. Yeah, double crescent kicks on him, y'all. Okay, I don't know what kind of kick that was, but I'm definitely gonna learn it. I mean, use it. Okay, wait for a cornrow to get up. Okay, that did not go as planned. Yeah, hit him with that rotary throw on him. Still a lot more fun than the Fight Club in the Prison Break video game. Partially because the controls are a little bit more free-flowing. Whoa, you thought you could do a little capoeira on me? Bad news, pal. My kicks are way more powerful than yours could ever be, and a whole lot faster as well. Whoa, you see the look of terror in that guy's eyes? Okay, and Cassie seems to be channeling Paige as well, because of the roar. Man, never knew one woman could channel so many professional wrestlers simultaneously. I wonder if that's what it was like when Cartman had Kenny inside of him after he drank his ashes under the assumption that Kenny's ashes were chocolate milk mix. Whoa. Whoa. Put that CRT down, sir. It reminds Cassie of her home life back in New Jersey. It's the only kind of TV that her dad ever had. Partially because he did not know that there were stores that actually sold televisions. What's that? I came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker? Bad news. I just bought out every property in the neighborhood. How appropriate that I found a wood post. Alrighty then, Mr. Mantis Man. Time to post bail.
Prison mentality.
Okay, this is a little less hype. I thought she was gonna swing it like a sword the size of a U-Haul truck, but no, she basically just pokes like it's a kendo stick. I don't know if that's how kendo sticks are actually used. I was wrong. Actually, you just swing it. I am going to look that up after I finish recording this.
Yeah.
And hit it with that Hulk Hogan pose. Dunzo. Oh, this one guy thinks going barefoot's gonna save him? Bad news, I'm wearing shoes. My kicks are a hell of a lot stronger than yours ever could be. Rocking that Adidas left and right, y'all.
You wanna do this?
Whoa, apparently that one guy's got band-aids on his chest. I'm guessing he had a pretty intense match before this. Give me back my hockey stick, fool. I was gonna use that. Oh yeah, strike combos.
No problem dropping your ass.
Wow. What a modern way of thinking. Oh, sorry, I thought the hockey stick broke and I couldn't use it anymore. Oh, there it is. I guess that's what happens when you tempt fate like that, and I seem to have just done an impromptu splits kick across the little arena.
Now I get to tattoo my name.
Back up!
Shit!
Can you wait a second? I have to finish this guy whom I threw at the wall. Now you're ready to be thrown. How's the wall taste? Taste a little bit nasty? I bet it can't taste any worse than the ever-so-bitter taste of defeat. And now we start unlocking homies. Right now, we have unlocked Legal Lee to call in as an assist anytime we'd like. That could be pretty handy. Jackie Childs is a very versatile fella. Oh, 2B. Shout out to Kira Buckland.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Well then, must be quite the nutritious piece of shit because today, we are getting ourselves a little bit of Brazilian flavor on yourselves. Oh yeah, leg sweep into a leg on neck takedown, whatever the heck that move's called. Hey, I'm still kicking like I was last time, only difference is I am doing so in a Brazilian fashion. Yeah, windmill on him. Don't push her, sir. She's close to the edge. I'm guessing you weren't too concerned about losing your head.
Don't touch!
Yeah, jump on him, do the mount punches? Yeah, I could totally see Cassie doing that just regularly, even without the Sons of Samdi's melee style. Which, as I said in the last part, during what I assumed was the outro, It's mainly Brazilian, and, well, actually, yes, it's straight up Brazilian martial art. I actually read somewhere that it's something that they invented on the fly when some of the people there were being held as slaves. Capoeira was what they invented to fight their way out of these slave drivers' clutches, and in hindsight, it was actually a pretty subtle thing, because from a distance, it looks like they're just breakdancing all over the place. But in reality, it's just a very subtle way of kicking the crap out of someone. Emphasis on kicking.
I ain't nobody's bitch.
Well, sir, I hate to rain on your day, but you are very well about to be. I really hope the doctor here can handle severed vertebrae. Oh, it looks like this one guy seems to have thought ahead. He's also wearing leather fingerless gloves. I appreciate your forward thinking, buddy. And I seem to be getting ganged up on by Glove Man and someone whom I can only assume spends 80% of his diet consuming crack. Okay. Jeez, that was not well timed. Come on, breather moment. There we go. Ready to rock? Now it's time to use the ancient Brazilian American style of beating the crap out of someone with a hockey stick. Actually, when I say that, I mean more like Brazilian Canadian style, because, you know, hockey. Apologies to any Canadians watching this. I know you all don't play hockey all the time.
Guards!
Sorry, sir. Calling for the guards is not going to help. The first rule of Prison Fight Club is that the guards are always in on it. The second rule of Prison Fight Club is that legit bosses always win. Your aim sucks, sir.
I'm here to murder one, motherfucker. Huh?
What's that? Here to murder somebody, but ultimately, your threat holds pretty much no water. I am glad that you can still sprint while holding weapons, and that one missed its mark completely.
You wanna do this?
Oh, yes, I do, sir. I want to do it many times. I just love the sound of screaming, especially when it involves suplexing somebody in the process. Or in my case, potentially doing a Hurricane Rana. Yeah, I could have just thrown this one guy, but honestly, I just like seeing the animations of most of these moves. Okay, now it looks like we have to deal with 6 prisoners, half of whom do not seem to be wearing shirts.
You picked the wrong person. You won't even remember losing.
I don't know who just said I picked the wrong person, but honestly, this is just an average Tuesday for Cassie Phillips. Taking on tons of people at once, odds are clearly not in her favor. Why did that one guy sound kind of like Danny Trejo? Okay, I still have 6 adversaries to go, and that jumping knee did pretty well. Ah, good. Got a hockey stick, and this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. It actually has a painted tip, well, plastic tip.
My bitch now.
Funny, I was almost about to say the same thing to you.
I was just starting to warm up.
How does your warm-up... I don't think that most warm-ups usually include smacking someone with a black and white box TV. Okay, good. Got my weapon back. And you can call this one payback for ruining my perfect game with the hockey stick. Well, it wasn't exactly completely perfect, but you get the drill, right? Okay, good. I threw the right guy. You know, something I never noticed until now, when the game has you mashing one of the face buttons to do a finishing move, it never changes from either square or X. You never have to mash triangle or circle, it's just X or square. I wonder why that is. Man, I'm getting owned right now, and how did you...
Hands to yourself.
Okay, how did that one guy with the mullet somehow manage to counter my throws? His health was well below half, or at least a little bit below half. Got that right. And this just devolved from Fight Club to a hardcore match blindingly quickly.
You don't want to piss me off anymore.
I don't know who said that. I'm assuming it was the guy who was trying to do pokes with that giant wood post. But I assure you that plan was kind of not well thought out, even when you take the weapon into consideration. It's got range? Swing it. Would you kindly? Wait. Why was that one guy groaning in a very specific manner when I was doing the chokehold on him?
This is not a game, people. You got something you want to say, bitch?
Okay, that does seem like a pretty good reason for groaning in general.
Don't you?
Nice, getting some damage off the wall now. Just like Def Jam Fight for New York. Fight for Stillwater, more like it. Yeah, you roar like that, Cassie. And why wouldn't you? Much like Heli Assault, didn't even have to restart once. I love that feeling when you get through a part without having to restart from a checkpoint or anything. And now we got our boy Troy to call in as an assist. Honestly, who wouldn't? Michael Rappaport is quite the cool dude after all. And that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream.
All right.
Holla at y'all later, and happy National Bosses Day.